Hey guys, just Shamar here, and today I'm actually going over how you're going to make your Schedule C, how you're going to put it together, what documents you need, how to fill it out from top to bottom, so everything is right. That way, when you submit your application, it's not going to be any hiccups, okay? All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do when you're creating your Schedule C is think about what kind of 1099 work did you do last year in 2020. So 1099 work is like independent contracting. You got the gig workers like the DoorDash, Instacart, the Uber Eats, the Ubers, the Lyfts, things like that. You got people that's just doing just regular independent contractors. You guys are all considered sole proprietors that uses their social security number versus their EIN. It's not official business. So the documents you're going to need is either going to be in your email or they may be mailed to you. So I actually have an example of one right now from a client. This is actually 1099. NEC, which it stands for non-employee compensation, and it's basically going to have your employer's name right here. Then it's going to have your employer's identification number right here. It's going to have your EIN or social right here, and then it's going to have your name and address right here. But none of that matters for what we're getting ready to do because you know all that stuff already. This portion right here is the only thing that matters. Line 1 on your 1099 form, your form 1099 NEC. So line 1 says 45,280. So this amount, when you're making your Schedule C, is going to go on line 1. So that's why I have anywhere from $1 to 97,000 because as a sole proprietor, you cannot make over $100,000, or you can, but you won't qualify for it. Okay, so it'll just deny your application. So go ahead, you would go ahead. That's where you find your income at on your 1099 form. Okay, so you're gonna find this form in either your email or your mail if they mailed it to you, and you literally take line 1, or you look for where it says non-employee compensation, and you put that on your Schedule C. Now, if you had multiple rideshare gigs, or if you had multiple independent contractor gigs, you're going to want to combine all your 1099 forms. So if you had, let's say, you did one job and you made 45,000, right? And in that same year, you did another gig and you got another 1099 form. So let's say you did Uber Eats and you did Lyft, right? So you got two 1099 gigs and you will put them together. So you have 45,000 on the first one, and you have 26,000 on the second one, which comes to roughly like 71,000, right? So this is if you had two. It'd come to like 71,000, right? And then you would come over to your Schedule C and put 71,000 right here. And line 1 is the same, or this is the same. Line 3 is the same as line 1, line 5, and line 7. So that 71,000 will go here, 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 and here. But let me just go over how the format of the Schedule C works. I just wanted to show you exactly where you find your income at, and that's either going to be in your income, that's either going to be in your email, um, from your job, or that's going to be in your mail. Just look for your 1099 forms, all of them for 2020. Once you have that, you're actually ready to start. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to put your full name here. So as good practice, you're going to want to put everything in capital letters. So your full name goes here. This is a sole proprietor. Your full name is going to go here. Okay. Your first and your last name, obviously. Your social security number is going to go here if you do not have an EIN number. Okay. If you do have an EIN number, then you're not going to put your social. You're going to put your EIN number in letter D. All right. So let me get this off. All right, next is letter A, your business industry. So this is the type of industry you're in. So whether it be Uber, Lyft, whether it be independent contractor, whether it be a barber, whether it be cosmetologist, you put that there, and then you to find your business code. This is all you do. You go to Google, right? You go to Google, and let's just say barber, BAR. D-E-R, shop, shop, NAICS, code, right? And then you're going to find that code, right? You're going to copy it, and then you're going to come back to your Schedule C, and you're going to paste it in letter B, okay? And then letter D is going to be your EIN if you have it. If not, that'll be blank. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to put your address right here. Now, as good practice, and even though you're doing it under your name, you're doing it under sole proprietor, so it still needs to have like a business address. You can get a business address from physicaladdress.com. You can get one for like $8, and it'll be a business address with your name on it. And then you will go ahead and put that there. Next step is to click on F, the accounting method. You want to click off cash. All right. G, you're going to click yes. You're going to skip H. Letter I, you're going to click no. And you're going to skip J as well. All right. And then you're done with the top. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to go ahead and get your 1099 forms, right? Remember, we're gonna add 45,000, and we're gonna add the 26,000, and that comes up to like 71,000. And we're gonna put that here on line 1, line 3, line 5, and line 7. Then you're done with part 1. You want to scroll down, and then you're gonna put some of your expenses in. Okay, so let's say if you're doing DoorDash or Uber, or if you're doing DoorDash, right? Some of your expenses would be like travel and meals. So you can put anywhere from $1 to 1,500, or however much you spent for the year on travel and meals and everything. If you needed to repair your car, you can put the amount it cost you for the year to repair your car, tires, oil changes, the whole 9 yards. Okay. You wouldn't really do advertising if you're DoorDash or Uber, but maybe you're an independent contractor. So maybe you had to pay somebody, maybe you had to pay for advertising to get the word out for your product and services. All right. Maybe you had to the money sound. Maybe you had to pay somebody for some labor. So whatever your business industry is, think of some of the deductions or the expenses that you may acquire throughout the year, make it an annual amount and put it on that line. Once you do that, you're going to add lines 8 through 27, and you're going to put that on line 28. Okay. After you do the math and you got line 28, you're going to you're going to take line 7 and minus line 28, and that's what that number is going to go on 29. And then the last thing you're going to do is copy line 29 to line 31, and you're done. Okay. This is the cost of goods. You're not going to worry about this as a sole proprietor, unless your industry causes you to collect inventory like clothing, a clothing brand or a clothing store or something like that. But other than that, you will leave this blank, and then you're all good to go. You click on save, download, and then you can save it under your name underscore Schedule C, and then you're done. And that's pretty much it. That's how you make your Schedule C for your sole proprietorship using the documents that you got from your 1099 gig. Other than that, you're all done. I will see you in the next video.